go. Press any key. Monday. Why is he chewing bubblegum? Military personnel stationed along East Coast vent immigrants flooding from the Atlantic. Push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from / town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Jeez. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Wonder what the concept is. Oh, hey! Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? Looks like you're having an intense discussion. It's nothing. If you wish to give me feedback for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I was just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Ifrit for a moment. Sure. Sounds like someone's got a message. Can I have a cup of... Do you remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want me to give it a try again? I didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. A different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Tea, milk, ginger. Go. Oh! I was not expecting that to work. Galahad. I say work. I'm assuming this is the right one because it's literally named after him, or he's named after it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. How would I know? Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of the mixture. Perfect. Ginger chai latte. Good to calm yet warm your nerve. Oh. Hey, we'll learn more about him. He's a veteran. Veteran? Working in a hospital. Anyway, please don't mind me continuing with the discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on. I was joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He didn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Oh, hey. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hey. How you doing, Fair? Not good. What's going on? Everyone's just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. Thank you very much. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? Score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream, just like a choose your own adventure show on Netstream. It's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. Oh right, Netstream, not the book she was talking. Got really confused then. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious for her. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished, okay? Alright, alright. As Ifrit said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch proof is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. What's the story about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun, if you say so. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What would you like to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Coffee, ginger, milk. Brew. Ginger latte. I do... The flakes on the latte milk did look quite pleasing. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skill, I can not pay attention to you and look at my phone instead. Museum and art gallery frequenter. Art school graduate will draw and design for food and shelter. There's fair enough. Warm energy boost, perfect for cold evening. I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have now is more than enough for me. Well, a floaty boat, I guess. Oh, by the way, how you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she didn't understand. So we finished the job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. A few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lure? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right, so... I was a bit of a player back in college. Spicy. I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl had a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lure at all. Because it wasn't Lure, genius. Huh? Lure was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lure thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay, okay. So I asked Lure a lot of things about Rose. I knew what I was after. She knew what I was after annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was pretty. I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lure came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lure arrived. Total coincidence. Went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lure's face, the disbelief, anger, and sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got in a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. You begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I didn't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lure took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly the friendship turned into a relationship. It's one hell of a story. I know. Sigh. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lure came a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I think she was the type of girl. You're really explaining this poorly. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What they were arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lure told us the reason behind the fight. And your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What do you say? You didn't understand why Lure would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick or tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there's a certain unwritten rule. Unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like, being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I was always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something others would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So I switched from a business minor to, when I switched to from a business minor to an art major, the keys were different. My parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All because you choose an art degree. You know what the worst part? They blamed Lure. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lou the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I could be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lou is so obsessed with the idea of, I know the word. Reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I've no problem with leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. But there's only the four of us in the cafe, and we're sat right next to each other. I couldn't help but overhearing your story. Assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pact, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. If you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her, whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn furiously at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, because life is full of storms, and it sucks. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. For what? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty the entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. I apologize for my intrusion. Just drop that bomb of knowledge on your face. No, thank you for your insight. I gotta go too. We'll head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Ifrit. And Freya. Bye. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't me. They were leaving anyways. And are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. Your book is based on this coffee shop. How could you present a story like this in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, we're not gonna give it to her. Okay. Spicy lady yet again. Especially popular in the 90s. So I'm guessing it's chocolate, milk, and cinnamon. Because we don't have amaretto stars.